You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, sir.
Keyshia KR.
Yes.
You look like money.
Thank you.
Like a real bag of money. I'm going to ask you a question somebody texted me yesterday. My homegirl literally texted me this yesterday. She's from Charleston, South Carolina. 4:49 p.m. Do you think it's possible that the Wobsters may have possibly single-handedly saved the black family?
You have to answer that question, Charlamagne.
I said J and B, but she said people respect ghetto love more.
Yeah.
I said, well, Jay from the ghetto from what we, you know what I mean? Like, but, you know, I get what she's trying to say.
They could relate to it more probably because of his whole background and things like that. That's what I'm thinking.
All right.
Now, tell us how you guys met. First of all, let's start early. How did you meet Gucci Mane?
Okay, Gucci was locked up. It was 2009, 2010, and he saw me in the XXL magazine.
Mm-hmm.
I was Eye Candy Model of the Year, and he reached out to Amina, was like, who is this girl?
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming out next week. I got this video I want to shoot. Make sure you book her. So Amina reached out to me, and I was like, I don't want to do no video because I didn't know him.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, long story short, she booked me. I did the video. We met, and that's how it all started.
And I read Gucci's book. He said when he first saw you, he told you you're going to be my wife.
He did.
Now, a lot of times guys say that just because that's good game to say.
Right. I didn't believe him, obviously, you know, and I judged him based on how people perceived him from the internet. I was like, whatever, but the guy was charming. He was a gentleman. He opened the door. He held my hand, and I was like so shocked and so surprised.
Now, you weren't scared at first because we called Gucci Mane the boogeyman of hip-hop. Especially back then. You weren't a little terrified?
I wasn't scared of him at all. Not at all, because he didn't show me that. I never saw that side of him. Like I said, I saw it on the internet, but when I met the guy, I was like, he's so different. The Gucci you guys are seeing today, that's the Gucci I've met.
Got you.
That charming person.
Now, we heard rumors when he got locked up, he gave you
$2 million.
I don't know if it was $2 million.
It was
$2
million.
And
you flipped it to 6.
And you flipped it to 6. Is there truth to that?
Yeah, there's truth to it. He gave me some money, and he came home to a lot more.
What was you doing? You was selling dope too? Or what were you?
Nah, I wasn't no dope dealer. You know, I invested the money. I started some businesses, and everything I did, I spoke to him about it. And he was like, go for it, and I did it, and it worked out.
So that was the cosmetics line, the waist trainers, right?
My cosmetic line I had in 2009, 2010. Gucci got locked up in 2013. So, no, it didn't have anything to do with the cosmetics. I started the waist trainer when he got locked up.
Now, what made you wait? I mean, he was in and out of jail a lot of the times.
Yeah.
I was dealing with each other, but that was a little long stretch. What made you say, you know what, I'm going to hold him down?
Honestly, I felt like it was the worst time for him. Like, he was looking at about 20 years. We wasn't sure how much time he was going to get. And in my heart, I couldn't walk away from him. I knew he needed me not only to just support him, but he needed guidance. And I felt like I had to be there for this man to make him a better person.
Gotcha. Now, do you have 3 kids in Jamaica? That's what inquiring minds want to know as well.
Absolutely not. And I'm glad you asked me that, Charlamagne, because I came to America when I was 10. So a lot of people are thinking, oh, from what I've seen on the internet, she came here when she was 17, 18, left all the kids in Jamaica to be with this rapper guy. Absolutely false.
They said it was your sister that said that. Your sister that started that rumor allegedly.
You said you don't have a sister.
I don't have a sister. Yeah. I don't have a sister. Tanya and I were friends. And I'm, you know what I mean? Straight up. You know, we all refer to each other as sis, but she's not my sister.
So she was the one that kind of created this rumor, you believe, allegedly.
Honestly, I don't think Tanya started it. We've been told that the day we got married, that blogs were being paid to discredit our wedding, to discredit me, and to discredit our marriage. Because if you notice, it spiraled while we were getting married on the TV.
Right.
Who would want to pay blogs for that, though?
People are evil, Angela. You just don't know. It's so
I
bad.
know.
They are
Envy's
evil.
going through something right now.
Oh, you didn't hear about Envy scandal?
Oh, I did.
Okay.
I did. But I didn't believe it. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I don't.
Keyshia, did you believe it a little bit?
No, because he's married.
What does that mean?
I
You
didn't
live in
believe
Atlanta.
it.
You know how it goes.
What does that mean in the letter?
I didn't believe it. And then I'm listening to his response, and he's like, he's calm and he's laughing. Usually when people get upset and they lying.
Right.
The man ain't lying.
He got upset behind the scenes.
I didn't hear it. I don't believe you, Charlamagne. I don't
didn't.
believe
Do you think that having your wedding on television did make you because what happens is when people see that, obviously people want to go ahead and try to make the worst out of anything and bring up all kinds of claims and,
Absolutely.
It's kind of a miserable time for other people.
And I'm like, God damn, we were just your relationship goals yesterday.
Yeah.
Now we getting married today. All y'all coming for me with these abandoned children in Jamaica, and they photoshopped 4 kids with Gucci in the middle. It was so bad. I'm like, what the hell? Can I enjoy my husband for a couple hours before y'all start with me?
Well, how many kids do you have?
Gucci and I both have children.
Oh, yeah, sure.
We do. And it's a situation where I am proud to be a mother, but at the same time, I need it to be private. I don't want the kids in the limelight. I don't want them on social media. I need them to go to school and to just be children. It's never a situation where they're left with my mom. Mm-hmm. They all live with us. Mm-hmm. And we have a blended family, and we have fun, and they spoiled and they happy.
And
Gucci talked about his son in the book.
They were all at the wedding.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's how it went at first. Oh, she left the kids can't. No, absolutely false.
And you say you left Jamaica at 10, so I don't think you was popping that poom poom that early.
Not at all. The people them wicked. Jesus.
I didn't know you was really Jamaican.
No, I'm Jamaican.
When I heard them say that,
before?
I was like, no, I just haven't. And then when I heard them say 3 kids left in Jamaica, why she had 3 kids in Jamaica? They said she's from Jamaica, but you really Jamaican.
I'm really
You know how to
Jamaican.
cook oxtail and jerk chicken and all that
that's
good
how
stuff?
I got the man.
Yeah.
The food.
That's why Gucci had that big stomach back in the day, huh?
Nah, that was lean. Straight up.
Now, there was also rumors that Gucci didn't invite his mom or his brother or something like that.
His mom and his brother weren't invited.
His
that true?
oldest brother was our best man at the wedding. His mom and his younger brother was not there, but y'all got to ask Gucci about that one.
Listen, I think family's overrated. All right? I don't be caring about stuff like that. When I hear them stories, I'll be like, okay, and?
I feel like that too. Sometimes you have family and you'll have a friend and you're closer to the friend than you are your family.
Yes.
It doesn't mean anything, but
Like the family, like how you and Gucci got married and y'all
Yeah.
y'all decided, y'all made those choices.
we did. And at our wedding, we wanted everyone at our wedding to be positive. We didn't want any negativity there. We didn't want anyone that didn't truly love us. Mm-hmm. We didn't care about anyone else's feelings but our own. It's our wedding. We are allowed to be selfish on that day, and we wanted our ceremony to be filled with love. That's what a wedding is. It's about love.
Now,
Why did y'all decide to show the wedding first and then show what happened leading up to it afterwards?
Well, BET came up with that idea, and we kind of went along with it because, as you know, 10/17 is a big day for Gucci. Mm-hmm. If he's not dropping an album, it's a mixtape, a concert, something for his fans. So we wanted the fans to be a part of the wedding, and then BET also thought it would be cool to show the wedding. But also the 2 finales is the entire wedding. That wasn't the entire wedding. It was just us walking.
Got you.
You have the reception, you have the lead up. It's so much more.
What was the most expensive gift that you got? The most lavish gift? Because I seen checks, I seen diamonds,
Cars.
My car, the Wraith.
The Wraith was a.
But from the guests.
I mean, from the guests.
Oh, from the guests. Oh, this necklace here.
And
Pierre bought it.
Who was Pierre? Oh, P from QC?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I got the key and Gucci got the lock.
Oh, I
That's
saw
dope.
they posted that.
Yeah.
And he gave y'all a $100,000 check, ain't he?
He sure did.
Well, all y'all friends rich.
You got rich friends too, Charlamagne.
I
Now,
do, but they don't
after-
give me nothing.
After this docuseries of the wedding, are you guys going to do more television? Or are you like, all right?
At this point, I don't know. Everybody has this stuff with reality shows, but if it's something I do decide to do, Gucci and I will come to a decision together. I know he ain't doing it. It would just be me.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't thought. I want to see how this works first before I get caught up into all that stuff.
So what do you think, would you say are some of the positives and what are some of the negatives of having your wedding on television?
The positive is you get to share it with people and they, you put them in your world for that moment. The negativity was the hate. It was so much hate behind it. I was really shocked.
Really?
I didn't expect it. I knew the hate would come, but not the day of the wedding.
Mm.
Like I said, people are being paid to discredit us and to just do these evil things. But at the end of the day, I can't even front. I'm not like hurt and terrified. It's okay. If you got the bashes or do whatever you want, go ahead because our union is so strong. We've been through the worst. It can't get no worse than that man being in a maximum security prison. This ain't jail, Charlamagne. He was in a real prison where they even took me to the bathroom one day to strip search me. It's so strict. That's the biggest prison in Terry Hart. Like if you're gonna get the chair, that's where you go. So it was rough. So inmates were dying every day. I would call down there and can't even get Gucci, and the response is, he ain't dead, he good, but he can't talk to you right now.
Damn.
Like it was rough. So the little belittling and all the hate that they're doing to us, it doesn't compare. So we went through hell and back, and we're okay. So keep hating if you need to.
Why do you think Kaya was so upset? Like she
I
took it
don't
really
know.
personal.
What was crazy about that, I don't know Kaya. I didn't know anything about her until that day. I mean, of course, I heard of my neck, my back, but I was shocked. I'm like,
That's
what
a
did
long
I
time
do
ago.
to you? But I heard that she doesn't like Trina. So I'm wondering if it's because she saw Trina in the wedding. I'm really not sure. What did I do to you, ma'am, for you to come at me like this? The kids suffering and never. And what's weird is my family in Jamaica are so upset because I take care of all of them. You know, I feed them, I build them houses, buy them cars, take care of my little cousins, and they're so angry.
You know what
so
that mean?
bad. Oh, they
That
mad.
mean voodoo roots.
Oh no, we don't do
Chicken
that.
bones about to be buried. Girls gonna start losing edges for no reason. Kaya about to lose all her edges, and she's not gonna know
We
why.
don't do no voodoo.
They don't do voodoo.
That's what Kaya said. She said put voodoo on the man.
Well, there was some good voodoo. I mean, the man. You said something interesting. You said the Gucci that we see now, you always knew. What do you think made him finally
Absolutely.
reveal that to the world?
I feel like he's a grown man. And he decided he wanted to change his life. You don't have to walk around upset every day anymore. You're okay. You're happy. It's okay to be happy. Like I told him, I said, it's okay for me to love you. Allow me to love you. Because a lot of time you have these gangsters, they going through shit, but they don't share it. You know, so I kind of like broke it down to him like, I love you. You need to come home to me. And I want you to be a better person for yourself in order for you to be a better man for me. And we just spoke every day about it until I saw, you know, people are like, oh, it's jail talk. But I'm like, I see it. This man is changing. And when he came home, it was confirmation.
But in the book, it was a couple times you left him because you was a little fed up. Like he talked about, like after that Twitter rant that he went on, you put him on ice.
Yeah, I mean,
Tell us about that day, because that was a crazy day and crazy morning.
I was shocked that I saw him going through his rant, but I didn't expect him to come for me.
Right.
Because I was the angel. I'm like the baby.
Right.
When he did that, I'm like, what is wrong with you? You know, and he started screaming on the phone and I hung up the phone. But immediately after, he was like, I'm so sorry. I love you. But and then 2 days after that, he went to prison. So he was just going through so much, you know, and I honestly felt like that sentence changed him.
Were you surprised so many people forgave him?
No, because they know he was going through it. I forgave him immediately. I think everything he did, he didn't really do it intentional.
Yeah, I mean, in his book, he's very open. I mean, about the drug use and how he just was out of his mind.
He was the lean, you know. And what's crazy is I've never seen him take the lean. He would hide it from me. Nothing he did, he showed it to me.
Really?
Nothing. Never seen him drink the lean. I mean, I knew he was doing it, but he respected me so much that he hid all that stuff from me because I am not that woman that's gonna sit here and watch you just damage your life. I'm gonna be like, you can't do this. This isn't right. You know, so I feel like that's another reason why he respects me so much more because it's like I tell him, I'm not a yes man to him. You got to do better, babe. I love you. Fix this for you, please.
Now, a lot of people talk about how jail doesn't rehab people.
Yeah.
Do you feel like for Gucci, it was kind of actually maybe in the end of everything, a positive thing for him because it did get him off the drugs, have him sit down, think about his life some more, and come out as a better person?
Absolutely. You know, he's been locked up several times. And it didn't rehab him before, but it did this time. Like I said, this was serious, Angela. It wasn't you just going to Fulton County Jail. You're in a maximum security prison. Inmates are dying every day. You're facing 20 years. You have your career. You have your woman at home. Which is it? So it was like, now you have to choose. And I felt we prayed so much and asked God to help us. And we feel like God answered all our prayers, and your return favor is to change. So I feel like that's really what happened.
Now y'all are a unit. What does Gucci have that you don't have, and what do you have that he doesn't have? Like, what do y'all add to each other to make yourselves a complete unit?
Well, Gucci's super intelligent and he's super smart. So am I. I think we both just bring everything to the table. We have a household of 2 incomes. You know, I do everything for him as a wife should do. I cook, I pack his bags, I clean up. I feel like everything as a man he should do, he does, and everything as a wife should do, I do. So we just it makes it even better.
Good West Indian woman.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I take care of my man, honey. Yes, and I wash his back if I need to.
People say that it's easy to forgive a man when he's well off. Like if he was to, God forbid, do some dirt with another woman. Would it be easy to forgive because he is Gucci man?
Not this woman. Like I said, I love Gucci, but I'm not gonna sit there and allow anyone to disrespect me because he's Gucci.
Yeah.
No, I have morals and principles, and I'm a woman. I'm a mother. I'm a daughter, and I have to respect myself. So in order for a man to respect you, you got to respect yourself. So no, I'm not going to sit there and allow him to do anything because of who he is.
But you know we're retarded sometimes. Men can be a little retarded. Sometimes we have a little lapse in judgment. You know what I'm saying? If we make one little mistake.
But he's made a lot of mistakes. You're supposed to learn from him.
Yeah,
and
he has. And I trust him so much now. I don't even have to worry about anything.
Sometimes you got to go through a lot.
You have to.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know when to trust a man? Like, how do you know when a man is completely changed and rehabilitated and you know he's doing right by you?
You feel it. That woman intuition, like, you know. Like, even if he's on the road and I'm not there, I don't have to get up and think, he working, he good. And that's what a marriage is. Like, if you don't feel that way, don't even get married.
Or
How's Gucci as a dad?
He's amazing. Mm-hmm. He's so much fun. He's in the pool. It's totally different person. Totally different person. And what's weird is even when we're on Snapchat, a lot of the time the kids are taking the snaps. But because we don't show them to you doesn't mean that we're bad parents or they're secret or you're hiding them.
Don't you hate that? Like, I don't put my kids on social media.
I ain't got to show you everything I want to. I show you what I want to show you.
Word.
That doesn't mean I'm fake either. It's just that the internet, they're bullies, they're trolls. Children are vulnerable. And then you want them to go to school and to be normal. These kids are normal in school. I walk up in there too with a little hat on and we good.
But the kids at the school know who they are though, I'm sure.
I think so, but it's like it ain't much confirmation. Mm-hmm. You know, they'll still go on our Snap and stuff to try to put things together. But for now, it's calm, it's good. Mm-hmm. But with all this stuff going on and the show and everything, it's gonna blow out of control now.
Now, is there a prenuptial agreement in place?
No.
There's not?
No, we don't need none. I mean, if the man trusts me with his whole life and all his money and all of that, then we need a prenup.
That's real. He went to jail and left you the bread. Yeah.
All of it. Everything. His cars, everything.
And after that was after knowing him for how long? How long were y'all together?
2010.
About 2 years.
Yeah.
But even for you,
no, not 2 years. It was longer than that. But what's crazy is in the beginning of it, when he wanted to give me all of his money, I said, I don't want it. Mm. He wanted to give me so much money. He's like, babe, I'm away. I want you to. I said, I don't want it.
Why didn't you want it?
Because I didn't need it, first of all. I was doing so well for myself. 1, 2, I'm not here for your money. Mm-hmm. You're locked up. Again, we didn't know how much time he was going to get. I wanted to secure him and make sure he would be okay for however long time he was going to get. So I didn't take $1. I didn't want it.
Wow. But even for you, you got money. You don't want to have a prenuptial to protect your interests.
True, and you know, my mom talked to me about it too. But like again, it's like what we've been through and how our finances is set up now. It wouldn't even make sense. It would be like, what's the purpose?
Mm-hmm. Got you.
What's next for you as an entrepreneur?
Well, I have the cosmetics and my fitness line. I'm gonna do hair. Mm-hmm. I want to come out with a hairline because the wigs and the lace fronts and the weaves are taking over the world.
Very profitable business.
Oh, it's amazing.
What happened to you? Why'd you retire the blue lipstick? Because that was, you didn't?
I didn't retire.
I'm sorry.
It's just not matching the first you got on now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did the lips today to match the boots.
Got you.
When I was in New York a week or two ago doing press for the show, I had on blue lipstick.
Had the blue? Okay.
I don't retire it, Envy.
BET said y'all putting the honeymoon on hold.
Yo, you
why
are so Jamaican, yo. She is West
super
Indian
Jamaican. I had no idea. I would love to hear. I gotta hear her and Gucci have a conversation. Can you imagine her and Gucci arguing?
No. I can't believe y'all never heard her talk before.
No, I haven't. I promise I've never heard you talk all of these years.
So you didn't watch the special or nothing?
I did watch the special.
She talks.
But I can't blame a lot of people hasn't really heard me speak. If they're not like my day one fans. Mm-hmm. And have me on Snapchat, and when I act silly, they don't and they just follow me on Instagram, they don't hear me speak. They're just now hearing my accent for the first time.
You were on The Real, co-hosting The Real?
But that was recently.
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking about all the past stuff. But back to your honeymoon question, Gucci's on tour. And this goes to be that whole traditional wife again. Am I upset that we're not on a honeymoon? No, I don't care about that stuff. You're on tour, you working. I'm going to come on tour with you. We could honeymoon on tour or we do it later. And we're to the point, seriously, we're so tired of hotels. We just want to be home.
Or
We don't even want to fly all over the world and be in somebody's hotel. We love our house, we love our bed, and we rather honeymoon in the bedroom.
now, how do y'all maintain such good shape if you like to cook all this Jamaican food?
I don't cook that food every day.
Okay.
I probably cook like that. When we're in Atlanta, I usually do it on Sundays. That used to be our day. But from Monday through Saturday, oh no, salads and fruits. We don't play that game.
Right. So y'all do have a strict diet?
Yes, I make sure we have a strict diet and we work out 5 to 6 days a week.
How you have a strict diet with those kids? And you Jamaican?
Discipline. Discipline. I literally cook the food and don't even eat it. Because it took me a while to get here, though. This wasn't nothing new. Like, I've been working out for like 5 years, but when Gucci got locked up, that's when I changed my whole diet. I got so skinny and obsessed with it till I looked sick, seriously, and I had to like catch myself. So now I finally understand my body and finally understand what I can eat to maintain my weight. It took a while, but I got it now.
Yeah, Gucci said something in the book I'm still trying to figure out. He said when he was in jail, y'all used to get up and work out together.
Yeah. So, you know, when you probably don't know, but they have a time where they get up every morning. So let's say it's 6 a.m. So we had a whole schedule together. So I would get up the same time with him. I would take the kids to school, come back home, work out. He's working out at the same time. He shower, I shower. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, he calls. We talk about our workout, we talk about our lunch, and we did that every day.
Wow.
Yeah, every day. So his time would go by faster. And so he's not, like, I did all of that on purpose to get his mind focused. I didn't want him in there to getting any trouble, to getting more time. So I kind of just did all those things. And I would, you know, fly down there to see him, and we sit in visitation for 5-6 hours, and I just sit there with him.
And you could tell he was really working out because you saw him losing the weight. and everything.
The first 2 months he lost like 40 pounds because he was detoxing. All that stomach was lean. It wasn't even fat
It's hard to get off lean.
because they're constipated. They don't go to the bathroom.
Yeah, he talked about that in the book. Yeah.
Yeah, so all of that was constipation, 40 pounds, because he went in like 290. And then the other 50, he had to work hard for that.
So what good Jamaican remedy would you give him when he was constipated? What would...
He wouldn't, like I said, he wouldn't tell me.
Oh.
He wouldn't tell me. He was hiding all of this from me. And when I would be at the house in Atlanta and I'm coming over, this is stuff he's told me now. He said he would pour the lean in fruit punch to trick me. And I'm like, well, what if I tasted it?
Bill Cosby.
Oh, no.
Did you learn a lot when you read the book that you didn't know?
I knew everything. And he was writing the book from jail, and he would mail me the sheets because I heard someone say he didn't write his book. That's absolutely false. He wrote page by, even if you read it, you see it's in his own language, his own words. He wrote that book page by page and mailed it, and then I would mail it to the people to print it up in the book.
Were you ever concerned, like when he was in the street, that people would come after you because they knew you were like the closest person to him?
No, growing up in Jamaica, I witnessed my dad being murdered. So
What part of Jamaica? Kingston?
St. Thomas.
St. Thomas.
So and that's another reason why I'm so protective over the children. Because his own friends set him up to be murdered. So I kind of been through that life. So I understand him. You know, nothing he did scared me. I was never scared of him. Even when sometimes he's going through it, I would fly to Atlanta and be like, yo, what's wrong with you? Talk to me. You know, I don't fear that type of stuff because I seen it as a young child growing up, and I just want to always protect him. Sometimes I feel like I'm his security, knowing I can't do nothing. Like if people come at him, I'm like, you know, but no.
So you saw your father get killed in front of you?
Yeah, he was coming home one night, and they were outside waiting in the bushes for him to walk in, and they shot him in his head. So we were inside.
How old were you?
10.
Damn.
We left Jamaica a week later after that.
Because y'all was scared for the rest of the family? Or?
Both. My mom was like, we got to go. We can't stay here. He was wealthy. So they would rob him and, you know, just they finally murdered him.
How did you get over that trauma? Or have you?
I'm over it. I'm okay. Gucci reminds me so much of him. So it's like everything that Gucci has done in the past, I forgive him. I'm cool with it. Like, if somebody do something to you and you have to defend yourself, then you got to defend yourself.
Do you like going back to Jamaica, or is it too difficult?
No. I'm okay now. That was so long ago. I'm fine now. And then the guys died later on, and I'm really.
Did they
over
die or
it.
get killed?
They got killed.
Okay.
Later on. But
We look forward to seeing more of the show, and we appreciate you for joining us.
Yeah, I'm ready for you to write a book. I want to hear more.
I want to write one too because my life is very interesting.
Next time we in Atlanta, we coming over for some Jamaican food too.
That's fine.
All right, Keyshia K.R.
There you have it.
Yay.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.